All right. Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, or good morning, assuming if you're maybe, I don't know, in New Zealand, maybe. Yeah, people from all over here. And we have, for the third day in a row, we don't want it to end, Marly Gallardo.
Hi.
Welcome. Everybody give her a warm welcome. Just not with hugs.
No
Why
one
is
touched me.
that? You're not.
Because I have a cold.
She has a little souvenir from San Francisco she's taking home with her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Pretty
But
gross.
thank you for showing up. So don't mind her. We have
Yeah.
our tea. We're doing fantastic. Micah, thank you for wishing her a nice hello. Abby says hello. Laura says hello. Laura won the contest earlier. Congratulations.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Yes. Philippe says what's up. Virtual hugs. Yes, we do totally allow virtual
Yeah,
hugs. Is
virtual.
that okay?
Mhm.
Virtual. Feel the love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a little much. Moonir, good to see you, buddy. Yes, Cedric. Everybody's in the house. Chuck Phillips. Cheers. This may have tea in it and
yeah.
maybe a little bit of whiskey. Because it's day 3. Not really. There's no whiskey in here. It's not till later. Germany's in the house. So good to have you guys here. And Marly, again, super appreciate having you here and just spending time with us. Maybe you're not feeling well. You still went out last night and got familiar with the city after doing illustration for us.
Got
So
to know Whole
thank
Foods
you.
and CVS.
Got to know Whole Foods and CVS
Yeah.
to see their selection of cold medications.
Yep.
At least she didn't overdo it with the cold medication, because you could kind of overdo it and you'd just be all loopy.
No, I made sure it was non-drowsy. Everything was non-drowsy.
Good.
Yeah.
It's non-drowsy. It's all
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Work hard on my hair.
I did overdo it on the Tiger Balm this morning. It I burned
Your
the bottom
face.
of my face.
Oh.
The Tiger Balm can be a little too intense sometimes.
Ooh,
Yeah. And I got
interesting.
extra strength one.
Really extra
yeah.
made with extra tiger.
I don't know
Wow.
I don't really know what it is.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, glad you're here. And we can see from, thank you, Yuri, and thank you, Tim. Welcome, everybody. Always curious as to where you're from and how you guys are doing today. Hopefully you're feeling 100%. I feel like this illustration that's on your screen is on point. If we could take a look at it. Yes.
From yesterday.
Yeah, from
Picking up,
yesterday.
yeah. And now we're going to do some additions to it. Here are some extra sketches. So,
Yes, and you do have quite a theme. Miguel does point out that, again, we have a theme going on with the blues and the purples, even
Yeah.
down to your is it blue? Your blue eyeshadow.
yeah. My favorite
Bluish
color.
purple. Yeah, your
Yeah.
favorite color. So people
Yeah.
notice these things. They notice. People notice. It's amazing. So, anyways,
I tend to try and do something to make me feel better if I'm sick. So
that's good. It helps to kind of just put yourself together,
Yeah.
get yourself in a mode, and
Yeah.
it helps out a lot. Munir is from Morocco. Morocco has to be one of my favorite
Morocco.
places.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
#1 destination.
Yeah.
Go to Chef Shahoon or something. The Blue City.
Oh, Chef Shahoon.
Chef Shahoon. I can't.
Munir,
I'm probably
maybe you can-
butchering the
Yeah,
name. Yeah, but it's just
correct
like
us.
a blue city.
The Blue City. Can
Yeah.
you tell us, is it a coastal city?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. But yeah, one of the first countries to recognize the U.S. as an actual country, and yeah. So, anyways, super cool. I've only been to the coast though. This looks really good though. So it all started from a sketch. Again,
Yeah.
just kind of a recap. Initially, even that person was created based on a sketch that you did in your sketchbook.
Yep. This one is the original where we started off yesterday, and it's just kind of loose. I make shadow indications. I don't like to get too detailed with what's going on. You can see the shadow of my phone, so I took a picture with my phone and I messaged it to myself, and then I just put it as a under layer, and I just start drawing over and rendering over it.
Yeah, no, and it just turned out great, and it just kind of, we were talking, and then it slowly developed as we were chatting, and looks really good. It is Chef
Chef Shahoon.
Chef Shahoon. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your help there. So this is really cool, and so this is cool. This is like a piece over the course of 2 days because it looks like are you putting some stuff in the background?
Yeah, I am. So this is just a cityscape, and then the buildings don't actually have to be like that. In the placements that I've left it, like the clouds and everything, everything's just gonna change around. But it's just a base to start off with, and then I have this portrait of another character. I'm gonna make her life size, and just like take over the background, the city over it. Yeah.
Oh, so is she further back, like behind the buildings?
Yeah, like within the cityscape.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cool.
go for that look. I was I think I've been watching San Francisco from my window, from my hotel window mostly. So I was thinking of what to add in the window, and I thought might as well, yeah.
What's the stuff around the city? Because it looks like that's basically that's the condensation from your room.
Because it's so hot.
She had to crank it up so hot because she had like some sort of fever, I think, is what you had.
I don't know.
You're like, the city's out there somewhere, and that's what you saw as you made a window clear.
Some clouds, just some shapes, I think. And I think this, I don't usually do buildings, like cityscapes. I tend to do more Pueblo-looking landscapes, but I'm going to try for the first time now.
Yeah, hey, I really appreciate that. And that's what today is all about. I mean, essentially, that's what we try to do with the contests. Like, we just want people to try things and just create and be surprised by themselves, either by what they learn or what they make. You know, and that's what we'll do today, kind of just because you're just like, hey, I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I don't know. I kind of have a cold. I'm in a new city. Everybody's watching me. I don't know. I'll try something new. You brave soul. No, it's really cool, though. And I think that's what, even what Justin did earlier today. He's like, I think I'm going to make this. Grabs a picture. Next thing you know, it's a space station.
I'm going to have to watch his again. I was just out cold.
Yeah, with good reason, though, by the way. And just so everybody knows, I think a lot of people should know, Laura, of course, won earlier, but essentially there's a contest going on. Daily challenge today is creating your own unique map is what we're making today.
A map, wow.
Yes.
Oh, and that's goes with
Susan's stuff. Susan Bell. Sarah Bell. Sarah. Sorry. Thank you. Sarah Bell's stuff. So this is the file that you'll actually download and then just play with it because we wanted to kind of help you out a little bit. But that's the file that you'll actually download. Here it is here. You can just turn off a lot of those layers if you want to. And then even right in here, under this last layer, there's additional things. You can turn off, say, all the labels. And again, just a ton more in here. And what Laura did earlier is she filled up all of South America with the various flags associated with that country.
Oh, Ecuador.
Including, wait, hold on. Let me zoom out. I'm going to embarrass myself if I... Where's Ecuador?
Ecuador is the equator right there.
Here.
The first country to hit the equator.
There we go.
And then those are the Galapagos, where
Galapagos.
Charles Darwin, theory of evolution. I've never been, actually, to Galapagos.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be quite a destination.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where you're from. Ecuador.
So, I'm going to just jump onto this.
Yeah, my geography was almost off because I was actually thinking of Panama for a split second because that's actually the last country I visited.
Panama, the connecting the Central America and South America.
Yeah, that's the last place I went on, like a real vacation.
I've never been either. I think I want to go to Rio next. I've been thinking about it for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Rio de Janeiro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish I could make it for Carnival.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go during Carnival. That has to go on a bucket list for sure.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what's on people's bucket list. I'm kind of curious, like places to go or things to do, because I've also wanted to do the running of the bulls in Pamplona, Spain.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What if you get caught?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'd like to think I'm invincible still, even though I don't know where that comes from. Crazy. Come on, bucket list, people.
Crazy young kid here.
I think I'm young. I don't know what. You've seen you illustrated my hair out there. You know that there's highlights of really
ashy
light blonde.
Light blonde, yeah.
It's not gray.
I grew up around bulls. In Ecuador, my family has a ranch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My grandfather was the head of the association of cowboys around the village I grew up. Yeah.
What are cowboys called in Spanish? What do you call them, at least in Ecuador? What's it? Is it caballeros, or what do you say? What do you call them?
Ganaderos.
Ganad-
I don't really know exactly what that term specifically is for. But I know that they are involved with cattle a lot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he did. He transported cattle.
Wow, that's really cool. Voodoo Val on her bucket list is to meet Mark Hamill, which would be really cool. We had him as a host for Sneaks a couple of years ago at Adobe Max. He was a co-host of ours, Mark Hamill, and was like the nicest guy. So you hear behind the scenes of who's cool and who's not, and nobody had anything bad to say about Mark Hamill, which is really cool, right? She's like, wants to strangle me or something. I don't know. On your bucket list. So that's super cool. This year we had Kumail Nanjiani. Last year we had Keegan-Michael Key. Is that right? Year before that we had Ron Swanson. I forget that actor's name. From Parks and Rec.
You had, what?
Ron Swanson is his name.
You had celebrities do
Nick Offerman. Yeah, we have celebrities do. So basically, every year we have a conference, Adobe Max.
Yeah.
And we have a night where it's called Sneaks, and we sneak new technology that's like years out, crazy stuff. And we'll have a celebrity co-host just adding the comic relief and just reacting. And so that's kind of what happens essentially.
And were you part of one of the events?
I was. I got to co-host with Kumail Nanjiani this past year.
I'm not familiar with who's Kumail.
He's Dinesh on Silicon Valley. Is probably what he's known for. Yeah, Yuri, we had both of them. So they were all fantastic. We've just been killing it lately. Oh, Quentin, and this is just aside from the many other guests that we have there as well. Yes, thank you, Voodoo Val. Appreciate that. Ooh, Laura has quite a long list. Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Ecuador, Peru. Some states she's missing in the U.S. I have a goal to hit 100 countries in my lifetime.
Really?
I want to go to 100. I'm at like 40-ish, kind of around there.
Wow, that's a lot. I don't think I've been to that many.
Yeah, I think I can hit 10 in Central and South America. I want to do Central America, so we're talking Guatemala and Honduras and Costa Rica. Yeah, you guys are good. Thank you so much. Mark Ronson was with us last year. He's a musician.
Mark Ronson.
I think he did Uptown Funk with Bruno Mars.
Okay.
I think he did that song with him.
Man, I am out of the loop with my...
good.
What is this called? Pop culture?
Yeah, pop culture.
I thought.
Yeah, you probably are out on it. I mean, I have a theory that the more, I think if you live in a boring place, you have a better chance of producing really cool work because there's nothing else going on. If I lived in Brooklyn, I wouldn't get any.
Boring.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't get anything done if I lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally. Trust me.
Why?
I would just be out people and things and stuff. Right now, I am in a neighborhood in Denver, in Aurora, Colorado. And
You get sick of them.
It's what
Yes.
the people.
Or you get sick of
Or
people.
And
New Yorkers.
Oh,
Sometimes, yeah, like rush hour, you're just like, get out of here.
I believe it. I believe
The
it.
L train, just the worst.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. And again, everything in moderation, because I also don't.
Yeah.
I'm just working from home, so I don't deal with any traffic whatsoever. So
Oh,
when I go
nice.
out, I'm like, oh, people, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's that you got? I go see you getting some nice mangoes. You got picked some. That's good.
I
I'm
do
way
work
too
from
happy to be
home.
outside.
Yeah, that is true. When I commuted more, I was getting a little sick of New York. But now that I work, I focus more at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm liking the city much better.
Okay, see, that's cool. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, you can get the template. Merrick, good to see you, buddy. Good to have you here. Just on the contest, through the contest tab, it's right down here, kind of behind my head. Let's sort of point to it right there. Boop. This is really hard to do. Anyway, so that's where you'll get the file and do whatever you want with it. I mean, we played with this stuff earlier, but essentially, you know, I think my favorite thing to do with this map is just do the recolor artwork, just because I can punch it up very easily as I go into edit. Recolor artwork, I'll lock down those colors. And if you change this to brightness, you can just like, zoop, bring that stuff in. Actually, it's punch up the color too, zoop. And now we can, you know, have all the fun with this that we want. And again, we take something that was once kind of washed out and give it a little more pop. So again, that's recolor artwork, and we can assign those specific colors, because I might have missed, I don't know if I missed that color in the background. Ooh, the background layer was locked. That was my problem. But that's recolor artwork. Have some fun with it. Maybe you want to put the place you want to go or places you want to go there. Have some fun with it. So Philippe, it's also interesting because it's also very inspiring, because essentially what you're doing here is you're like, you know, inspired by your surroundings. You're like, this is what's out my window at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, now I'm going to integrate that into my work, which is really cool.
I was also listening to what is the song? I was listening to Billie Holiday all day yesterday, and then the song "The Very Thought of You." You know,
I think you should sing a little bit of it. Though. How does it go?
No.
How does
Please
it go
don't
again?
make me. I'm sick.
Yeah. Come on,
But it goes, the very thought of you, the mere idea of you, I don't know. I totally
Okay.
forgot the lyrics. You'll never know how slow the moments go. I don't know. Anyways, I was thinking of that song, and then I thought of this idea of like just
okay.
longing.
Okay.
Yeah, I went with the bluesy.
Longing. I like it. We do have a theme. We have a bluesy, purpley bluesy theme actually going on all day today.
Oh,
In
great!
Fact,
This time I'm part
Yeah.
of the theme again.
in fact, if I think you're either wearing blue or purple, if you're in the room, you should come up here and say hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're wearing the color of the year, which happens to be an ultraviolet purple, I don't know. Hey, guess what? Might be Voodoo Val in the house.
Hey, guys.
So do you see a little bit of the? Do you also
Got
see?
the-
Can they
got the
see your?
purple hair.
Oh wow.
Purple,
And I have purple hair. Yeah.
Ooh.
Everywhere.
On it.
But
Yeah.
every
On
day,
it.
every day. All right.
Look good.
No backflips, but that,
We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that in post production. And while we're full screen, by the way, real fast, we are going to have a giveaway in about 45 minutes of some prints. But we're also working on some other fun prizes and things that we can give away. Can't give this away right now, but I
Oh.
did steal this from someone's desk. So this will be a giveaway before long. And I want you to be comfortable, so let's just put that.
Oh, thank you.
It's not even. You are so on the edge of your seat. I could fit my roller bag right here.
I told you. You were saying that you end up working like this, and I go forward.
Yeah. We'll just. Maybe we can just. I don't know if that works or not. But that's fun. Now we have a little bit of a little fort. So yeah, that's coming soon, and yeah, open to just trying to make you guys happy and Trying to inspire you.
With prizes.
With prize, we bribe you essentially is what we're doing. We're trying to bribe you to.
I was bribed my entire childhood to get good grades.
Oh.
Like, that's the only... We knew that, my brother and I just knew that we were going to get a prize, for a gift from my parents, which was go to Toys R Us. That was like the big... I think it's closed now, right?
I think they might be dealing with some issues.
Yeah, but... or Chuck E. Cheese. I loved Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. So if you got credit
cool.
roll or honor roll...
Fun fact, Chuck E. Cheese was actually founded and created by the creator of the Atari.
What is the Atari?
The Atari is a video game system, like the first home console system.
Wow.
So he made money on Atari. He actually has a circus background, like worked at a circus. So he got people to play games there.
Yeah.
But that whole environment, he put that in a box, sold the first major home console.
Did he have
system.
any programming, engineering background? To, like,
Yes, he did. He had that circus background and then became an engineer and was making some other stuff and actually developed these big machines, like big video game systems that he'd install in bars. And eventually it just happened at the right time where, processors were getting smaller and smaller and faster, and eventually just perfect marrying of technology and where he was at in his life with his background, just kind of came together and worked out brilliantly. Sold at Sears. There's another word people haven't heard as well. There's two words we're learning, Atari and Sears.
Sears?
It's just
Like
a
the
department store.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
is it not around anymore?
It's still around, but not quite as much.
These department stores.
Sold them next to like pool tables and pinball machines. Because that was the audience for it. So anyways. Yeah, Miguel, you know what's up. That's good. Ooh, yes, Nolan Bushnell. Oh, from Utah. Mitch, man, you're a smart man. I like it. So.
Damn, I feel a sneeze coming. The worst.
Yeah. Yes. Francisco has you at the ready in case we need to mute your mic, in case you need a sneeze.
Oh,
is that cool?
thank you.
Whenever you're ready.
Thank
good.
you.
But don't worry, we'll add in another electronic sneeze sound as we cover up yours. Because that's just... We're all for realism here. I don't know. Oh, sorry, maybe it was an amusement park or something. Sorry. Or Mr. Bushnell.
What was an amusement park?
I said he worked at a circus, but it was an amusement park.
Oh.
But like, where you had those type of games. That's funny.
Whoa.
Voodoo Val says if you sneeze, she's gonna cut in an elephant snout, an elephant sound in place of your sneeze.
Oh, no.
So yeah, Sears is a department store. All right, we're learning lots of things. And honestly, we're just like watching you work, which is, pretty, I would think pretty straightforward, like overall. Can you do one thing for me though, by the way?
What is?
Just change the color of the highlight color of the
Oh,
lines to like an orange.
Oh, so you guys can see.
Yeah. And probably so you can see it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the glasses.
Yeah.
Put those on. Eventually.
So yeah. We might have these prizes maybe next week. I'm not sure, but you can always click on the schedule tab. You'll see what's going on next week. We have hand lettering. A lot of really sharp people coming in next week.
Oh, hand lettering.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like hand lettering, and which is super hot right now. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But it's like each week, like I'll see you do this, just like I was with Justin earlier today. It's like, dude, I want to do this. He works like you, works in like, a limited color palette, and it's pretty inspiring. Nothing fancy, right? I mean, like he's not showing any magic. Like, my job at Adobe is to show the magic of Illustrator. You're like, hey, guess what? I'm using the pen tool, you know?
Yeah, I had people have been asking me how to do certain things. I'm like, there's no magic behind it. It's just this, like, the simplest
Yeah.
effect.
And it's encouraging. So even little things that you think are like little cheats are probably something that like other people do. That's one thing I noticed. Like, oh, I'm just such a hack because I do it this way.
Yeah,
Everybody has that same experience.
I was just saying that. I'm like, oh, you are all going to see the hack that I am.
So the software they'll be using, I'm sure they're going to be sort of straight, pen or pencil and paper, and then into Illustrator. So Illustrator will be a tool next week, as well as actually one lady does a lot of things with food. She'll, take unique items and form them into letters. We've had somebody on the show here, works for, is it Cheerios?
Oh,
Whatever company that is. That's who she'd do most of her contracting for, and would do all of her work, all this hand lettering with like oats and Cheerios, and that was like her job. So
is she going to do something with Cheerios? When she
she does. She works with them.
Oh,
she
it's-
like does
it's
a
the
lot of
only
their social
thing that she
media and stuff
works-
like that. Yeah, she's like a contractor, but does most of her work for them. I don't. This is a couple months ago.
Oh, she's not coming in.
No, but trust me, next week, actually, I can just take a look at the schedule instead of trying to guess. I wish I knew. I wish I had a computer in front of me maybe with the schedule on it. Yeah, so here's the full schedule. Becca Klassen, that's who it is. So if you click on the schedule tab, you can see everybody right here. And you can see the order, by the way. So Will Patterson, super dope. I think he lives in Europe, does a ton of videos, lots of stuff on YouTube. Jill DeHaan, Stefan Kuntz, and Becca Klassen. So, and what I love about this is all this is being recorded as well. So, sessions past 3 days, kind of rewind and listen to Marly sniffles again.
It's terrible.
Over. So this is interesting. I love how you just did this dimension with those lines. I'm sorry, I was looking away. The highlight on the lower lid, is that just a stroke?
Yeah. Yeah, just
Can
a
you
stroke.
can you take a look at that? Like, how did you make the stroke thin on one end or on both ends?
What do you mean thin?
Let me.
Oh, I
As
changed
I
the.
get sick.
Oh my God, no! You need to get hand sanitizer.
Give Francisco, I need something stat. I need help. Stat. Just kidding. I'll just dip it in my tea. Just kidding. It's too late. I already touched your keyboard earlier. But go ahead and show this because I think this is a really awesome feature.
So, you automatically you're given uniform line, and then if you just go to the bottom, you can change that how you want the line to
Nice.
kind of go.
Yeah. So it's
And then you
been
could open up here, and you could get more fancier things.
cool.
That's too fancy for me.
I'll tell you what's also nice. Let's do this. Let's take it a step further. So select that line, because we also have the width tool. Select that one right there. Boop.
This one.
Yeah. And now go roll over the middle of that line. Like if we want it thicker right there.
Wow, I did not know that. Yeah, that's amazing.
You're giving me a high five. I just, because I know you don't want to get me sick or something.
Oh, you might be already sick.
Oh, and by the way, the reason they did it right there is because since you already added that unique stroke to it,
Yeah.
those are already there to a certain degree.
That's cool.
And if you hold down the Alt key, you can make one side thick, one side thin. Width tool. All right. Jorge knows what's up. He knows what's up. This is good.
He uses it.
Yeah, he mentioned width tool. Perfect.
I was looking at the videos the other day and checking out some of the shortcuts that we were talking about.
Yeah. No, it's good. And some things you use, some things you don't. Let's I'm gonna get in on this and Boy, this is some bad color. Look at all those points.
Are you making one as well?
Yeah, I was just gonna I'm gonna smooth this out, and I'll play with the width tool here in a second. All right, the width tool was, I don't know if it was introduced in CS6, I'm not sure, but it's probably been in there for like 5 years.
Good old CS6. That's the
Yeah.
longest one I had.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I bought it, and then I had it, and then it turned to CC, right? And then it took me the longest time to actually switch over to CC.
Okay, yeah.
I'm really happy I did, though.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. And again, it's these little things that makes your life easier. Here's really fast, if you could just check this out. So again, this is I just simplified this line, but imagine that this is a river, whatever the case may be. Just kind of stay with our current theme. But if I select this line, the width tool is right over here. That's what it looks like. So that's pretty straightforward what it looks like. Ooh, the other tool I want to show you, everyone, is the Puppet Warp tool. So that's a new one that's really beneficial. But again, the width tool is selected, come over here, shoop. You know, maybe actually this is what would happen for this river. Maybe it's like wider up here, wider up here, and then it gets thinned down on this end, you know, as sort of it reaches that. Or actually it'd get a little wider maybe as part of this like delta, maybe it spreads out more, whatever the case may be, but we have obviously control over it, as you can see I'm doing now. And you can hold on the Alt key and alternate. You know, you can say, hey, you know what, just make it thin on one side and thick on another. So you got it.
Damn it, what was that? F? No. I forgot.
Oh, a shortcut? Are you gonna do a clipping
that
mask?
shortcut that you paste it back.
Oh,
in
it was
spot.
F, yeah. Command F.
Command F. I might have done it wrong. I don't know what exactly I did.
Yeah. So thank you. Somebody actually one of our viewers mentioned that to us.
Yeah. I didn't do it right though.
You do a copy and then you do a Command F and it will paste it in front, or Command B will paste it behind. And Voodoo Value, exactly right. Puppet Warp is like your new best friend. I'll have to open up an example of that.
Puppet Warp.
Yeah. Yep. What shall I open? Yeah. Thank you, Rodney. I keep on forgetting the PC shortcuts. I should probably be mentioning those more often.
Ooh. Takes a while to save. I hear someone else sniffing.
I know, we got a couple snifflers in here.
Yeah, we're all sick here. I heard myself sniffing in the last video.
No, you did, huh?
Yeah, I was like, there it is.
Oh, thank you, Miguel. You could do Command open bracket and close bracket. Will move things backward and forward. And that's also the same for other tools. Is it PowerPoint or Keynote? One of those others has a similar. Hey Paul, what's up, buddy? I feel like you kind of join us later on in the afternoon. It's good to have you, Paul. Good to have you here. Always curious where you're from, Paul. And welcome. That's okay. We could meet them out. I mean, that's okay.
So gross. I'm so sorry.
I just appreciate you being sensitive to us about that. So yeah, let's show. I'll show the Puppet Warp real fast. So simple. Well, actually, not so simple illustration. But if you could imagine me having to, what if I want to straighten out this neck? You know how crazy this would be to try to manipulate this? Would be nuts, right? If all I want to do is adjust the neck. Oops. Sorry, I gotta my zoom tool. But what I could also do is just select really any vector graphic and go right over here. You're probably familiar with this from Photoshop or even After Effects is where it started. Select in Puppet Warp, and then I can put pins down. Boop, boop, like wherever I want. But these are essentially control points that I'm adding. So now I put it right here. It's like, okay, now I can take that head and I can extend it out.
Oh, wow.
Right? So doing this by manipulating all those Bezier points would just be a nightmare. But as you can see, look at how cool that is. Yes.
I think I've usually used the, what is this one? The direct selection tool, and I'll just grab a couple of points and then just.
But it would just like take you forever. And the great thing is like once I'm done with this, like okay, cool, I can still go back in and I get all those control points as expected. And if I go back in and select my Puppet Warp tool, I still have those pins, so it doesn't wrap it in some weird effect or something like that. It just gives you those same control points as you go back into it. Oh, Shireen. We saved her hours of work. Our job is done. Saved her hours of work.
Oh.
I mean, it does, because you're like, really? This is ridiculous. And that is a new edition as of, I think, October.
Oh, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. It's so nice.
I always wonder when my Creative Cloud loads new features, I don't really know what they are because I just stick to the same like 3 things.
Well, and that's the thing. That's why I'm glad everybody's joining us today because it's hard to keep up. So that's why this is good. I mean, you're too busy working to keep up on everything, quite frankly. That's what I think.
Yeah. It's so hard to find time to just do your own work.
Yeah.
And this is why I've been thinking a lot about doing an artist residency. Just taking a break for a month and doing my own thing.
Yeah. That would be cool. If only Adobe had some, like, Adobe Creative Residency. As we segue into that. Okay. So Adobe does have a creative residency. And you could just do a search for Adobe Creative Residency. Micah, so if you want to be one, essentially what you do is quite frankly, you can you do a search, you'll end up on this page. I'm looking for the link that basically allows you to get notified when we open up for accepting applications for it. It has to be probably down here somewhere in the FAQ.
How old is this program? I've never heard of it before.
It's pretty new.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, hey, right here. Here's an email address. creativeresidency@adobe.com. So you just send an email, and then we're like, okay, sure. It's that easy.
All right. Why not? Here's some money.
Here's some money.
Do what you want.
Pursue a passion project for a year.
Yeah.
But basically, you have to have an idea of what you'd want to do. as your project. And currently we have, is it something like 6 different residents? But it's been going up every year. I think we had 2, it was like 2 and then 4 and now 6.
That's cool.
So it's a nice 5, 6. Yeah, 6. We have 2 in Europe as well, in case you're curious.
I think I've been getting lost in details. I need to move on.
Yeah.
What am I?
Well-
What are you doing? You are,
Well, the good thing about this eye is like, could you use the same eye for the other eye or not?
depends on the view. Maybe I could use a bit of it. I could if it was a front view.
Yeah. So yes, I don't know if it's open to all residents for all countries, but essentially, yeah, you can apply. I thought I saw another question in there. Oh, it's not just for students though. Provided I feel like a lot of people they pick have been like under 30.
Oh,
Is kind of what's I think Christine Heron
under 30, you say?
was. So yeah, you can totally apply.
I was studying abroad in Italy before, and then I was very lucky to visit the American Academy over there. I was so fascinated by just all the different types of careers, applicants that live there. Well, not applicants, recipients that live there, and they were all just doing their own thing for like a year.
And where was this again? Sorry.
In Rome,
In
at
Rome.
the American. There's like the American Academy and the French Academy that were like the huge ones, and maybe the Spanish Academy. I can't remember if I went there, but yeah, like there's a scientist and then there's an artist, and so fascinating.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a good. That's cool that you have a company like Adobe and I think it's caught on. I think Autodesk might have one. So various other businesses do. It doesn't end at 30, by the way. I'm just
Guessing?
telling you. I'm guessing. I'm saying, hey, the people that are currently there, it's kind of runs the gamut. But
Let's see. Too dark.
yeah, it's not under 30, Laura. Anybody can enter.
Just gotta have a cool project.
Yeah, have a cool project. Have an idea for it. Lasts a year. And somebody was asking, Justin Mizell. Is his last name. Thank you, Adobe Live team. Yeah, 18 or older. Thank you, Tim. You do have to be older
18
than
or
18.
older. To be 18 again.
So, I mentioned you could just duplicate that eye.
Yeah,
And what was your response?
maybe.
Yeah, so that's good. Yes. Why am I saying essentially so much? But I've heard somebody say, yes, I can duplicate that, but what I actually do, what I get out of this is I get better each time I create this item. And I've heard animators say that. It's like, okay, I could duplicate this hand or pull it from a file, but I get better each time and faster, and he called it pencil mileage.
Pencil mileage.
Yeah, it's just like I get better and better and faster. So I draw everything fresh and new with each frame. I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah.
That was Mike Milo, M-I-L-O. You should check out his work. We had him here.
Let's see.
Yeah, so anyways, I'll take this down. I don't mean to distract you. I know you want the pillow. But Marley's already touched it, so you'd actually get a cold.
You
It's
can't
like-
have it. That's
No. That's an example of some of the new giveaways that we'll have coming your way. So, speaking of giveaways, about 15 minutes, we'll give away some fantastic prints. I know Rob Jenneret's interested in winning maybe a print or something would be really cool for him.
look at how gross that looks.
Oh, the eyes aren't... It doesn't look
To
bad.
try and
It's the eye seems off. It doesn't seem like you're working on it still. I'll shut up.
Oh, I duplicated it and then I turned it.
Oh, okay. So don't do what I say.
So I'm going to use a little bit of it and then just kind of.
I don't think it was bad. It's just that I feel like it was like looking out that other direction. And I didn't know that. Mike Milo works for Warner Brothers Animation now. That's very cool. Certainly talented, super humble guy. Awesome. Oh, good. I can show some of these.
Some of the.
So the contest is about creating maps or a map of any. It could be a fictitious place. Could be a map of your career. How about that?
Wow.
Past, present, into the future. Could that be a thing?
That's intense. Could be.
It could be. That's intense. It would be cool. Thank you, Cody. And Ben. It's having a hard time finding that page. Cool.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that is the gradients.
I don't know what it means if they're highlighted in green. Does it mean they've won already? Val, do you know? Oh, it means that it's cool? Do you hear that? Danilo's highlighted in green means it's cool.
Pretty simple.
Oh, Adil poses a good question. Where's Bangladesh? And that's all we have for time. Otherwise, I'd show you where Bangladesh is.
I don't know if those eyes are right. Are they right? Oh, look at them. Yeah. Okay. See, I think it helps when I don't wear glasses in moments like this. So I'm not really, like I'm not focusing on every detail and I'm just like looking at the whole overall shape.
Yeah, so Marly actually usually works with glasses sometimes
Actually,
not. No.
No, I wear the
You blow my
glasses
mind.
when I'm commuting.
Okay.
Yeah, or in the airport.
Okay. I would wear them all the time, seeing as stylish your glasses are. I'd wear them all the time.
I should
but
wear
today
them.
you're like, hey, you know what? I
spent
need
a good nickel on them. I should.
show off my blue eyeshadow today. Because it's working. You were so themed. Working in bluish purple, wearing the blue. I like it.
Creature of habit.
I like it. All right. We do have a couple entries, so thank you so much for that. Danilo, Ivans, thank you so much. We'll probably review these in a second. All right. Maybe we could, while you're working on that eye, we can review some of these fantastic entries.
Oh, Rome.
Yeah.
I do love
You're
Italy.
just talking about it.
Yeah.
It's Cody Bucket. I don't think it was reviewed during the last session, but during Julia Zoavo's session, she's actually Italian, and this is, I think, one of the characters that she might have illustrated. I'm not sure, but super cool. UFO sightings in Italy. This is Christian's. I love this. Just took the map and just recolored a lot of it, and it looks just really cool. So I like it. Good job. So you could do that using something like recolor artwork. So good job, Christian. Danilo, this one was marked in green.
Yeah,
which
that's...
means cool.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Reported UFO sightings everywhere. Or actually, maybe it's these highlights.
Do you think that that is true? Like, that is where they have been reported? Or are you just...
I think it's just pretty random.
Random?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, because a lot of them happen in the West Coast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. They don't... Not much reportings in the East Coast.
Maybe they're just going to vacation. Vacationing in California. But it's very cool. Thank you, Danilo. And then we have Ivan's. Greetings from Buenos Aires. This is fantastic. A little bit like the combination of yesterday's and today's with an avatar. Buenos Aires right down here. Very cool. And very colorful. So thank you so much. All right. And again, I don't know, you guys are talking about affinities, some other things. Either way, you do have a chance to win Creative Cloud just by submitting. And actually, you have to win the contest, but it's your chance to win Creative Cloud for a year, which is everything, here in about 30 minutes.
So I did end up using that other eye. A bit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It looks good. Yeah, just definitely needed to be like angled a little bit different.
Yeah, even the eyebrow. I can just like turn it over and then I just start moving it around a little. Already have the shape down.
All right. Pretty cool. Just bending vectors, just working away, just bending stuff. I'm gonna move that over here. I'm gonna move that here. Oh,
No,
don't
don't do that.
Yes, Michelle, you get college credit for watching us today as well.
Oh, that's great.
To a fictitious university called Adobe University, you get a college credit per hour. Wow, we're generous. It's not a real thing, but we could pretend like it is because you're learning.
Adobe University.
Adobe
Sounds good.
University.
Sounds pretty.
Why is that not a thing?
Pretty good.
It does. But this is good. I mean, this is literally how people like. How do you learn? You want to learn something. What do you do? What do you do if you wanted to learn something? You're like, oh, I need to know about X. What do you do?
Watch a tutorial.
Watch a tutorial. Like Google it. Like, oh,
Google
I
it.
just like watch a video.
Yeah.
Right? That's essentially what this is. These videos end up on YouTube. You could literally watch a video of you again on like, how was it to paste in place? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Command F.
Yeah, people were messaging me that on Instagram. They were like, you could do Command F. I'm like, yes, yes, I'm getting it.
You know what I showed this morning, by the way?
What?
Because I think the Command F, front, paste behind, back, that's kind of, I feel like that's a little bit old school. I'm sure it's been in there forever, by the way, but I showed Illustrator 88 this morning.
Illustrator 88.
Illustrator 1988, 89.
You know
The
what?
second release of it.
I didn't know Illustrator had been around for... When was Illustrator established?
Yeah, like 88. like 87, 88, kind of around there.
What was that? What is that even? How do you even find that? Illustrator 88. You have that?
Yeah.
You've saved that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not since then, but
Oh.
yeah, I had to get it from somebody internally.
Okay.
Who has a lot of the versions.
I thought you had it. You.
Oh, man. Yeah. It is, yeah. It's kind of like a Throwback Thursday thing, so hey.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah, it is Thursday. I know you're a little loopy from your drugs. I was thinking. All your cold meds. Just kidding.
It did take a lot.
So yeah, we will. What time is it?
I had a headache last night, and I didn't know CVS was closed because it's like maybe 3 a.m. or something. And I took Dramamine hoping that it might work.
Oh, and did it knock you out? Did it
Yeah,
knock you out?
It did knock me out.
Okay, yeah.
It did knock me out.
Dramamine, because
Yeah.
the same whatever active ingredient in Dramamine is also in
Is it?
in NyQuil. I mean they're so close. It's basically the same thing. It's the tetrahydrolamine or whatever. It's like the same. They have the same exact effect.
Oh, I didn't know that. I take Dramamine a lot because I get motion sickness.
Yeah.
I don't think I could live in the West Coast because of that. It doesn't happen in the train, but it happens in planes and cars, especially cars.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so you get motion sickness. You know, I have a coworker that gets motion sickness, and you'll never guess who. How do you guess? Yeah.
Yeah? Oh.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, this one likes Beatles. So Jason Levine, my coworker, yeah, he gets motion sickness. What's most of his job? Traveling. Like literally, he has to take Dramamine before he hops on a plane. Like, I've been in cab rides with him. Like, take Dramamine.
Yeah, that's
You
me.
know.
I have to take Dramamine
Yeah.
on Uber rides. Even I forgot to take Dramamine. I didn't think it would be a good idea just because I popped an Advil and Dayquil. I didn't want so much
Okay.
going on, so then I didn't take my Dramamine. And the hotel's only like a couple minutes away. But I immediately motion sickness.
Yeah. Yeah.
like-
it's like a thing.
I have to put my head out the window, kind of like put the window completely down, just let the cold air.
Yeah.
Kinda
Man,
numb
I
me.
feel for you. So let me guess. You haven't seen the Golden Gate Bridge, Embarcadero, been on a cable car, but you do know where all the CVS's are. in
I
the
do. I've
downtown
been to
area
3 of
with
them.
With the 3, but
I've been to 3 of them, yeah.
anyways, enough talk about that. Back to work. Sorry about that. So yeah, essentially, let's see what. Cool. Very cool. Well, thank you for hanging out. I actually kind of want to I do want to point out I'm calling it your portfolio, but essentially it's your Instagram. I mean, I think that's a
I
great
have
place
been
to look.
using
Is
it
that
as my
okay?
portfolio just because my website's down right now.
Yeah. So if you do want to follow her, Marly Gallardo,
Oh, there you are. You're in that one.
where?
In that post. In this one. It's
Oh.
a video of yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Lots of views. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I don't even, look at that. Look at all this. Yeah. And then you're like, yeah, he's cute. I'm going to post about him.
That's LCD Sound System.
Oh, is it? LCD
Yeah.
Sound System. Awesome.
Yeah, I got to see them in Brooklyn for their album that came out in 2017. Yeah, American Dream.
Oh, okay.
So good.
So good. LCD
So
Sound
good,
System.
yeah.
Little shout out to LCD Sound System.
He was part of the New York rock scene revival in the early 2000s.
Oh, okay. I do remember, I just remember their big song, which is the Daft Punk song. Daft Punk is playing at my house.
Oh.
My house.
Sure, I don't really know that song.
Oh, it's so good.
I
that was like their first
I know that
mainstream
song, but I don't think of them for that song. I like.
Yeah.
I know everyone knows "Dance Yourself Clean" or like "New York, I Love You, but You're Bringing Me Down."
Oh, really? I'm going to listen to those. I'm curious, chat, Laura, Jasmine, Mitch, like, what do you guys listen to when you're designing? I assume this is really good designer music. I mean, it's fun stuff.
Yeah,
fun
I
stuff.
like really love what's going on here. It's
We're
really-
taking, musician or artist recommendations for when you're designing. Music recommendations. I just bought tickets for
For what? What?
The Naked and Famous in Boulder.
I don't know what
about-
the Naked and Famous are.
Pretty good. I did the package where I get to meet him backstage and everything.
Wow.
No,
Look
it's
at
not.
you.
They're not even
Look
that
at
big.
you.
They're not even that big. But I'm like, oh, like if I'm gonna go to, well, watch a band.
I'm gonna see.
Dust Brothers, they're good. Yep. I don't know The Knife or Fever Ray, but this is good stuff. Oh, Julian Casablancas. Oh yeah.
I
that's good.
love Julian Casablanca. I love The Strokes. I cannot
The Strokes?
express how much I love The Strokes.
I'm gonna start writing all this down here.
That was like the soundtrack to my high school. Really.
Ooh, Philip, Andrew Apple Pie, of course. He's the person playing in the background.
Yeah. I have tickets to go see John Baptiste.
Who's it?
John Baptiste. You probably know him from the Colbert Late Night with Colbert or something. He's the lead musician there.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a poster for him right now.
Wow. You're big time. And is that more like jazz related?
Yes, jazz.
Okay.
All about jazz.
Yes, we are naming music to design to. That's the theme. Music to design to. And it honestly depends on what you're working on, because you mentioned that this piece was you were listening to a Billie Holiday song.
Yeah.
And thinking about the song which had longing in it.
Yeah, it's about just thinking about someone. I love Billy.
I'm writing all these down. Daniel.
I have to wipe my hands a lot. I'm like sweating all over my.
That was
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
gross. I know. And you
Oh.
touched it, and I warned you.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Smell them.
Oh, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, I think that's like the best invention.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's what do you call it?
I get bougie tissues.
We have bougie tissues.
Yeah.
You are fancy. Has
It
eucalyptus
has,
in it.
It has Vicks in it.
Vicks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm into this. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm all about this now. I'm sorry. I'm totally getting distracted. This is good stuff.
I love it.
You are bougie. No. You listen to
I get-
Billie Holiday.
No, I
Designing a poster for a jazz legend while you use your bougie tissues.
I get bougie with tissues. That's about it.
I love these. I'm hooked. This is one of those things you're going to be talking about for a while.
Yeah?
This is that thing for me.
Really?
You've
You've never tried one?
No, I'm not.
Ah.
Totally into it.
If I'm sick, I'm just such a baby. I need tissues with Vicks in them. And
So into it. I don't even have a cold, and I just
Yeah.
want to keep these around. Like, it's so good. So weird. Damian Marley, good suggestion. India Ari.
Damian Marley.
Oh, I'm interested. Like, Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin. I want to check that band out because it sounds like a total hipster band that I'd be into. Good song suggestions.
Yeah, I'll
And
have to-
give Andrew Apple Pie
I will.
A
I'll have to
whirl.
listen to this. I'll have to look through these comments. I love getting music recommendations
Yeah.
and then adding it to my studio playlist and stuff.
I've been just kind of typing and copying and pasting names. But it's true, this is good stuff. So, I know usually if you listen to Spotify, they give you your best of 2017.
I did. I posted actually about that on Instagram.
Okay.
I thought it was so cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool. I noticed though half my songs were Andrew Apple Pie because that's what I play as background music when I stream. So half of them were
okay.
Andrew Apple Pie.
I think
Tank and the Bangas.
mine were
Now they're just making up words.
Rex Orange County. Rex Orange County, yeah. He's really good. He's London is popping right now with artists. Him, Puma Blue. Who else?
Puma Blue.
Yeah. Oh, Puma Blue is. If you like Billie Holiday, you'll like Puma Blue. He's so young, but he has this like heart-wrenching voice, haunting voice.
Puma Blue. This is good. Oh yeah, and I guess is your playlist public on Spotify?
It is. Actually, I have a couple people follow it.
Open to any design-related questions too, by the way, just as a reference. But I guess I've got to figure out how to find you on Spotify, how that's gonna work.
Just my name.
All right, following you.
There you go. So I do one every year, and I ended exactly at 12:31. Yeah.
Yeah.
The last day.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then I start fresh.
Very cool. Studio 18, Studio 17, Studio 16, shenanigans. So yeah, you can search for Marly's name on Spotify if you want to see her list. So this is good. Trent Reznor. Yeah, I saw 9 Inch Nails the Friday after Adobe Max in Las Vegas, and it was so dope.
I'm
It
not
was super
familiar with
dope.
that band.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, early 2000s. Yeah.
I've always
Pretty.
wanted to see Arctic Monkeys. Never got the chance to.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I hope they release an album or something soon.
So to answer your question, there's going to be there's going to be a giveaway. We'll have a giveaway shortly, in fact. Yeah, we should probably have it here. We've had a good concert, or good chat going on, essentially, here in the talking about music. Soul Ghost, Arctic Monkeys, Tuxedo. Michelle, I was born in 1973.
That's a band's
Gerald.
name?
No, she's asking when I was born, and I told her. But yes, anything
It could be
passes
like
for a band's
some
name.
Brooklyn band, like Michelle was born in 1973.
Yeah, I love 9 Inch Nails. I'd go see almost any band live. You know?
Yeah.
Infected Mushroom. Now you're just making up
Oh,
stuff, Mitch.
I've heard of Infected Mushroom before.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear they're just like, I don't know if people are like pulling my chain
Yeah.
and making up stuff. Because I'm like, I haven't heard half of these things, so it shows you how cool I am. Or not cool. Okay, so yeah, so you can... Oh yeah, so Mercedes is asking about just kind of looking through your work on Instagram, the texture that you add. How do you add that texture?
Oh, someone was asking me that the other, like just last night or this morning. Don't know when. It's just an effect on Photoshop. You just add noise. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, how are you doing it?
Oh, that is what I do.
Yeah, that's what you do. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's
Sorry.
all I
Okay,
do. Yeah, it's I'm not doing some spray thing, or I know that some people do that, or brushes or anything like that. No,
Yeah.
that's too fancy for me.
Classic Radiohead's yeah, awesome. Ric Flair drip. Okay, Rodney's making up stuff. We're gonna do a giveaway here in a minute, so I'm glad everybody's participating in chat. This is good. I love 80s too. I act like I'm like blowing my nose, but all I'm doing is
It's just
smelling
smelling it.
this tissue. Vicks.
I used to love eating Vicks cough drops when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
That's if
cherry
you're like
ones.
really hard up for candy or what? Like
I
you
wasn't
just
allowed.
really hard up.
That's funny because my family didn't really like me eating candy. But no, I just really like the taste of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. How long does it usually take you to complete a piece? I mean, I'm sure it just kind of depends.
Kind of depends on which piece I'm working on. But editorials, pieces, they have to be done usually within the week.
Okay.
Yeah. Or sometimes I'll get something that's like in 3 days. Between 3 days to a week, really. And then sometimes you get these bursts of like work mojo, and I can get something done within the day.
Okay.
I'm not very fast. This is the fastest probably I've had to work.
Well, and I've noticed you kind of talked about this the other day, or we were talking about this on Tuesday, because sometimes you will, like maybe you are on a deadline, you have vector illustrations, so you could take a body from this person.
Yeah.
I know you've done that before, which you should, because it's dumb. It's kind of dumb not to, I guess.
Yeah,
Like, if you
yeah,
have
yeah.
it there and you need to get something done.
Yeah, I'll totally borrow from other illustrations. Like I'm not gonna recreate all these clouds again. Might as well just drag them, move them a little bit, warp them, and then use them for another illustration. I'm sure some people have like noticed. They're like, huh, those clouds seem familiar.
Yeah. No, you had to point it out to me because you were showing me one of them, and I was pretty
Oh yeah,
impressed.
yeah. My client didn't like the butt I made on a girl. It was
Oh,
too
really?
voluptuous, so I spent a long time on that, so I put it for another drawing.
There we go. That's my Spotify playlist. I don't even know if I'm allowed to paste links in. Either way. Okay. Armando, great question. We used this random colors script the other day, and I use random swatches fill. And you could do a search for that. I could pull up the link. I forgot where it came from. But there's other scripts that you can actually add to Illustrator. You could do random opacity, random resize, as well. I've done. There's quite a lot of really cool scripts out there that you could use. So anytime you find yourself doing something,
So I copy, and then I Command Shift F.
Yeah.
And then it's
It should be.
No.
Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Copy.
copy,
And then just Command F.
Command F.
Boom.
Boom. Wow.
Whoever gave that to us,
Yep.
that's your gift to us. And
Yeah.
we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to go back. See, this is a new thing I learned. I have to.
Oh, it kind of messes with
Yeah,
how you
it messes
work.
with my process. Yeah, I forgot to go back.
Well, think about it. Like if you shaved off maybe a second a minute by adding a new shortcut
Yeah.
over the course of 5 days, 52 weeks, you end up saving like close to 8 days of time by the end. You save
By the
a
end of-
week's worth of time if you just shave off a second a minute. So yeah, that's math. I did maths once.
I can't. I hate math.
I'm with you. I'm the same, but you know who does like it?
Whew.
Justin. That's why we're not friends with him anymore.
Who likes math?
As Jeff Veen has been quoted as saying, it's a guy who used to work here, started Typekit. He says, "Math is easy, design is hard." That's his quote, and I agree.
What?
He said math is easy, design is hard.
What?
Math has rules. Design kind of has rules, but it also kind of doesn't. Oh, let's do a giveaway in 30 seconds. That's a great idea. I literally just read that sign that Gus showed me.
I thought that was it. We have to crank up the machine.
I have none but respect for mathematicians and engineers.
Yeah.
None
It's
but
I
respect.
can't do it. I can't think like that.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway. And right about now. So essentially, just say something in chat. We got this fantastic giveaway by 3 mathematicians, including, of course, artists Rob Zilla on the left, Jingwei in the center, and Christine Heron. And so feel free to say something in chat. Exactly right. Paul literally typed in something in chat. So there you go, Micah. So literal.
You clever man.
Cleverness. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien.
Ooh, I love you all. Oh, Jorge. All right, that's how you get. Oh, you are beautiful. Oh, that's one way to. That's one way to win.
Do say more.
Dude, we're like, we just have this going on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But let us know that you're there, and somebody's actually at the end of your keyboard. And the Gus bot 5,000 did all the background checks. We're winding up, and it looks like we've picked a winner. All right, congratulations, Cody Muir, M-U-I-R. Cody Muir, M-U-I-R.
Cody Mew.
Cody Muir.
How does the Gus bot pick a person?
Well, it's a team of about 40 people. They all go through the background checks. Lots of thorough research. Other than that, it's just
In a
just
split
random.
second.
Yeah,
They
it's
do all
pretty
that
impressive.
research, yeah.
Yeah. Cody, are you with us? We will. Oh, there you are. Boom. Oh, so appropriate because Cody, your avatar has a total blue-purple theme, so it's just like meant to be. Love it. All right, Stefan's. Sorry, I'm getting some of these mixed up. We also have more entries I'll be showing you in a second. Contest is all about creating a map of your choice. Really, anything you want. You don't have to use the whole map, but use that starter file. And so that's good. It's like Jack Clark used
Oh, cool.
England, so that's very cool. Thank you for that. Micah has a Hawaii reference. That's super cool.
Have you been to Hawaii?
I have not.
I really want to as well. So one for the bucket list.
Yeah, there you go. There and Morocco for you.
And Rio.
Oh yeah, sorry. Rio, you also said Rio, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I'm going to make it happen this year.
good. I want to do like El Salvador, which is like one of the most dangerous countries in the Western Hemisphere, like
Is
in the
it?
Americas. Well, it's probably up there with Venezuela, but El Salvador is like not the, but I don't know why. I don't know
Rich
why.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? It gets a bad rap. I'm sure it's beautiful there. Let's check it out.
I think that's the case with a
Bhutan.
lot of Latin America, really.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I love it. I love Colombia. I mean, just talk to Laura. I tell her all the time. Oh, Regina. Regina, have you been like laying low this whole time? Is this this is the first time I've seen your name in chat, so thank you so much for responding. We found somebody from El Salvador.
Yay.
And somebody I could visit. And don't worry, it's safe. Thank you, Regina.
Yeah.
It's like the people that always scare you about traveling are the people that haven't traveled, typically.
it's these like big magazines that I don't really know how they're getting their information.
Yeah. All right. So, I took a hit.
It's okay.
Alejandro. Wait, Alejandro Gutierrez? I know an Alejandro Gutierrez, but I don't think you're the same Alejandro Gutierrez that used to work at Adobe.
Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Otherwise, like, he's really grown his hair out. Should visit Sri Lanka. Awesome.
Sri Lanka.
Tim Caver loves Colombia. Again, super cool. Traveling's the one thing you could spend your money on that makes you richer. Oh, that was deep.
Wow, wait, did someone say that or did you just...
No, I think I read it somewhere.
Oh.
Somewhere.
Did
yeah.
you?
No, I've read it. I didn't make it up. I've read it somewhere.
I thought you
didn't
were
read
joking
it here.
about, yeah, that
no,
you read it
it's
here.
like some quote from someone or something or
okay.
some phrase. Alejandro, welcome. And again, if it's your first time joining us, that's awesome. Yugen from Bhutan. Oh, I'd love to go to Bhutan. I do not speak Chinese. All right. So I'm going to view, let's just check one more time. Ooh, we have more coming in, actually. We have Fredericks. Let's grab this one more, and we will review about 4 more entries. Mohans.
How are we on time?
I will tell you in a second.
We're on the final hour.
Well, it's 2:18 Pacific time, so you have about 30 minutes.
I need to speed up.
Jasmine says she hopes you get well soon.
Thank you.
Rest up, drink plenty of water.
Yeah, I'll try.
So thank you. All right, so let's kind of go through these. Let's take a look at Stefan. This should be Stefan's map. Countries I have visited and want to visit. This is really cool. I think everybody should do this. Stefan, do you live in like Amsterdam or somewhere in the what's the capital of Amsterdam? What's the capital of Amsterdam? I'm drawing a blank, but either way, you live in Northern Europe, so that's cool. I love this texture, by the way, so this is cool. This makes it stand out anytime, like, it might be just a bitmap that's dropped in there, or maybe it's post-production. Netherlands, thank you. That's the word I couldn't think of, Netherlands. And Holland as well. The Netherlands. Everybody loves the Netherlands. Or you can visit Minnesota, as I think this should be. Let me just double check. Oh, sorry, I'm getting some of these mixed up, but let's just go through these. I was trying to bookmark them. Okay, Jesse, this is Jesse's. Or we can visit Minnesota. I love how Minnesotans are super proud of Minnesota, which is awesome. The Great Seal of the state of Minnesota. So I like the vector and bitmap integration. Congratulations. This is really cool.
All blue.
That was Jesse Robinson's. Let's take a look at Jack Clark's. Here's Jack Clark's. It's from England.
Very bold.
Let's try to get this into view. There we go. So yeah, here looks like what he did is he took, that outline of England and did an extrude. So that's super cool. I like it. Micah Gomez.
I like the that they used a limited palette.
Yeah.
It
Micah,
kind of
great
feels
job.
a little vintagey.
When you live in Hawaii, the world is a lot smaller. He's from LA, but misses his, I guess, homeland of Hawaii. So this is a great color scheme. Hats off to you. Calliope? What a cool name. A GPS for modern pirates,
Wow, how did
so you can find allies and enemies near you. Oh, I like it. I like this. I just like that it's sort of fantasy related. Like pirates are here, and you have your friendlies over here, and these might be the other pirates. So that's really cool. And the texture is fantastic. So A Pirate's GPS by Calliope. Congratulations, Calliope.
Calliope. You like saying that name?
Calliope. It's a kind of a tough name to say,
Calliope.
but it's so unique, and I feel like it's just awesome. Calliope.
Reminds me of Persephone. Calliope.
Persephone. Oh, that's a unique name.
Yeah, the Greek mythology.
Okay, Frederick Forsberg's on Behance. Ooh. Where are the awesome guests at Behance Live from? Wow, Marly, how did they get a hold of your exact address? Where you live? Actually, it says Marly, New York, New York. Originally from Ecuador, so it's like boom.
Oh,
Great
cool.
curved line.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's fun.
Justin Mazel. Oh, this is so good. Florida is now in Salt Lake City. Oh, wow. Even into next week. This is fantastic.
Wow. Yeah.
So Sarah Bell is Oregon, and everybody's kind of flying into San Francisco. Jill's from Salt Lake. Becca Klassen joining us next week from Salt Lake as well. Wow, what a strong community there. Will Patterson's fantastic. Again, this is the hand lettering going on next week. Stefan Kuhns. Oh, from Zurich, Switzerland? Oh, wow. That's cool. I wonder if he's over here, if we're specifically flying him in or what. Wow. I'm following you, man. And I'm appreciating you. Thank you, Frederick. I think it's pretty good. I think Mohan's already shown his, so. But it's updated. So he's been working on this world population map, which I really like your color scheme. So, good job. Good job, Frederick. Appreciate your work.
Good job.
And your logo. Soul Ghost, good to have you here as well. What if I was the only one that could read that comment?
What comment?
Soul Ghost.
Soul Ghost.
Like I'm the only one that could see that.
Oh.
Like it's a ghost that's just speaking to me.
I don't watch a lot of I don't like paranormal things.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Does it scare you too much?
Yeah, I don't mess with it. I don't like to watch the movies or anything that has to do with paranormal. I watch a scary movie, but just it can't be paranormal. Like I'd rather have like, you know, like a killer or something, but not the
Not a paranormal ghost type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're talented, by the way, as well, but he's given a shout out to Frederick Forsberg and his work. He has work on Behance, so that's cool. I think. Into it.
They make a lot of sense.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. Sarah has one as well. This is looking really good. I'm too excited. We'll look at this quick design real fast if we could. Just because this is Sarah Testers. We'll give it a second to load.
Oh, that
It's
is
nice.
cool. Yeah.
It totally looks like a complete piece. Mm-hmm. I really like
It does.
Even down to...
An addition to it of what she made, like that. The zoom in really pops it. Yeah.
It really does.
I think maybe a little shadow or something would really help
yeah, a
it.
little shadow would be nice.
A little shallow.
Shallow almost works. Shadow. So yes, Sarah Tester, this is really cool. Again, a complete piece. You also have the letters and on the top and the numbers down the side, which is like how a map would typically work. And you must really want to go here, or you're from there. I'm kind of curious now as well. But thank you so much. Vintage map. Following you, appreciating it. And might I add that this is looking really cool.
I wish I had a whole day to really work on that portrait.
Munir, you know where Morocco is.
Look
Munir,
at-
you live
look
in
at
Morocco.
This.
Like, did it snow over here? There's nothing but tissues.
There's
You can't even see my feet. Look at this. I'm like
There's a
up to my
pile of
ankles in
tissues.
tissues over here.
I didn't know where else to put them. I didn't want to put them on the table.
I like it. Sarah's from Wisconsin. Get in there. Indiana Jones feel on, which happened to be my favorite movie.
Oh, I love Indiana Jones.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm all about the first one. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm-hmm.
On point.
It was, I watched Indiana Jones and James Bond with my father. Like Sunday mornings, I'd crawl into his bed and watch those
Oh, that
movies with
sounds
him.
awesome.
Mhm.
That sounds really cool. Very, very cool. So actually, Jasmine, just so you know, it's actually, I think initially, earlier this week, super cold here. Not cold, but rainy, and it's just been getting nicer as the week moves along.
Yeah, I wish I brought a dress.
So, Harbin, feel free to do an illustration or create some sort of map. That's the contest. You can click on the contest tab and check that out. And you'd submit it through the link. Not sure if you're familiar, but contest tab. You got the idea. Jasmine, where are you where you have a snowstorm? I feel for you. I mean, it makes me feel, I feel bad. I'm like, yeah, the sun really isn't out in full force. This is so lame. You're like, we have a little bit of a snowstorm over here with all these tissues.
I know.
We're at about 6 inches right now.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I'm glad that we're covered by the laptops.
This is coming together.
Just gonna put that there. I tend to put like little blocks of gray around just to like not get distracted and like really see how the bounding of the.
Yeah.
It's probably a better way to do this, but that's how I go about it.
Yeah, no.
Or maybe I should extend it.
Hey, Jasmine's my neighbor. She's in Nebraska. I'm in Colorado, so you're right next door to me.
Kind of like it. Kind of make it.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, Marly, we're impressed with your work, but like, what artist inspires you, or art movement, or who are you? I think of today like people that you follow maybe on Instagram. Like, who do you look up to these days?
So I really got into editorial because of Adele Rodriguez. I was just so fascinated by his work while I was studying. And again, he's a more political illustrator.
What is his name?
Adele Rodriguez.
Adele Rodriguez.
Yeah, he I think it came out yesterday. He did another Trump piece with Times. Another.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's making quite the headlines right now. He's from Cuba, and he came here during once the one of the boats that had to leave, one of the last boats that had to leave. He came here at a young age to Miami. But I also love Emiliano Ponzi, Italian illustrator, editorial illustrator. Emiliano, Emiliano, Ponzi, Ponzi.
Cool.
Yeah, he's amazing. His way of storytelling. Victor Nagai, of course. Rizdi Kid.
Just like you, Rizdi. Rizdi in the house. I like it.
Yeah.
I've been there, or I've spent time there. I didn't.
Really?
I went there when I just visited the campus.
Oh, cool. When did
No.
you visit the campus?
Probably about maybe 10 months ago. We had a creative jam there.
Mm,
So,
cool.
yeah, it's a cool place.
It's
Although
such a
you're-
small place.
And
Yeah.
you have nothing but a lot of talented designers coming out of there. So, Joanna Dunn, yeah, she's from Rhode Island. You live near Providence, I don't know, but there's a couple schools actually there near RISD. And still, we have some more designs. We're wrapping up this the contest for this session. So anything you submit beyond this point or submitted within the past 5 minutes will probably get rolled over into the next one. But we have Powell Klimzak.
Powell.
Wow, look at it.
Klimzak.
That's Paul.
Powell.
Paul in Poland. Perfect.
Powell Klimzak.
Look at that work, though, by the way. I'm just kind of taking a peek at your portfolio. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So, Paul, great work following you. And I love this, by the way. His map is like super unique and interesting.
Yeah. I
So
thought
I like it.
thought a sneeze was coming.
Let's take a look. We went over Frederick's. We talked about Mohan's. Let's go to Katie's. European monuments that Katie Cohen's visited. Oh, very cool. Big Ben, Stonehenge. Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower. Consistent, nice color theme. It works. Very cool. Thank you so much. Appreciating it. Thank you, Katie Cohen. Oops. Oh, we need to show his. Yeah, okay, let's take a look at... and then we need to show Jim's. We'll just switch off my screen for a second. I'm gonna miss this one. All right, here we go. Here's Jim D Rockers. Sorry I skipped yours earlier, but again, nice texture. I like looking at something saying, hey, this was an Illustrator challenge and looks like it was made in Photoshop. I like it. I love all the textures in it.
Wow.
This is Jim D Rockers, very cool.
Yeah.
This I could see on a wall in like a study or something. All right. We'll kind of get these narrowed down. Again, plenty of cool entries as I kind of click through these. And we'll get these squared away in a second. Oh, I missed Jim's. All right. Yuri has to go to bed.
Oh,
I wonder what
good
time it is
night.
there. Good night. All right. Yeah, Joseph, you might have just missed this deadline, but not to worry. Yours is still in the running. Getting these kind of narrowed down to the top ones. And yeah. High fives from Estonia. Another place I'd want to visit.
Estonia.
Eastern Europe. I swear, Eastern Europe.
I haven't been.
I love all those, like, you know, Moldova, those really unique places.
I've been to Spain, Italy, and that's, yeah, I think that's about it.
Those are top of the list for most people. Super cool.
I have sisters that live in Spain.
Very cool. Estonia is very pretty, I guess. Huh. Good to know. I have not been there. Been to Slovenia. Slovenia is beautiful. And a lot of people like going to Croatia.
Where is it?
Croatia is really, really beautiful. All right. Brief hello from Norway. Good to have you here. Norway, some of the coolest people, I think.
You been?
Yeah. I swear, Norwegian sounds like, the language sounds like, sort of like songbirds.
Really?
They speak in this, like, such a way that it sounds like it's just a bird singing to you. I was just like, my heart melted. Even on the flight in, I was like, oh, this place, I'm just like, my heart was melting.
Aw.
Yeah, plus they're all a bunch of pretty blondes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Must be very tall.
They were all just beautiful. I felt like a frumpy American. So.
I haven't been to a location yet in my travels where I usually tend to just blend in wherever I go.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't been somewhere where like people would really.
They would recognize you. Lithuania. I've never been to Lithuania. I'm not even sure it's a real place. I think you just made up that word like you were making up bands earlier. Just kidding. I'd love to go to Lithuania. Again, Eastern Europe. We do need to get these ironed out, too. We need to show off your piece. So, yeah. So, yeah, we already have these narrowed down. So, Yashai, you're probably going to get rolled into the next one if I didn't show yours already. But we have them narrowed down to our top 10. And I want to click through these, and you have to help me decide.
Okay. Just stop working.
But I will get these kind of set up. So, fantastic pieces. Katie Cohen's. Fantastic places she's been in Europe, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I love this vintage map, which is, again, fully baked. Very nice. This does pop. It's brighter. Maybe it could use a shadow, sure. We also have this one from Frederick. Did
Very
a great
informative.
job. Yeah, the research is, again, on point, Frederick. Fantastic work. I think a lot of people really like this one. Micah, really like his color scheme. So, when you live in Hawaii, the world is a lot smaller. So, great job on the color scheme there. We also have Jack Clark's. I like this perspective. This flag might get a little off, but good job on that landmass. Christian's color scheme, pretty tight.
It looks very professional.
Yeah, that's totally I'd pay money for that. We also have Danilo's. Hopefully this was uploaded today, but reported UFO sightings. Just love this look. Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, by the way, so Jasmine, they did start with an Illustrator file, so they weren't starting totally from scratch. This is Stefan's. Countries they visited and want to visit, so that works. Pirate GPS. I like the texture. And then
That's cool.
this one really kind of
Yeah, the
stands out as
shapes.
being different from Paul.
The shapes. Just kind of making everything as basic shapes as possible.
Yeah.
Like India. There.
Let us know which one you like out there. But Marley's gonna choose the winner. No pressure.
Right now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we'll click through these again, just a refresher. But yeah, let's focus on this for a sec. Somebody says the pirate map's pretty cool. That's Munir says that. Countries they visited.
That one
We got the
really
retro.
sticks out to me a lot.
Okay, yeah.
That
You know,
one.
this is pretty professional. I don't know
Yeah.
why this is blue down here, but it works. Yeah, Miguel says the UFO retro map's pretty cool.
Mhm. The gradients that they use for that.
Fredericks. This one's pretty cool too.
Yeah, they did a lot.
Frederick
The
Forsberg.
research.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I'm gonna get these kind of narrowed down. I like.
Yeah, you helped me out with that.
Yeah, I'm totally helping you out. These are my top ones. I just narrowed these down, by the way.
So how many?
So we have this
Mm-hmm.
triangulation version, or poly, whatever you call it, poly, whatever. The retro one, and these two. So I have it narrowed down to 4. I love this one as a complete piece. It just looks fantastic. I think this one's pretty strong with the research involved. This one's pretty cool. I wonder if this was made today is my only concern, but it says it's uploaded 28 minutes ago, so that's cool.
How would they know what the challenge would be?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Like, I don't know, but either way, yeah, it totally counts. And then Polygon. So those are the 3. What do you think? You have it narrowed down to maybe a top 2, or what do you
I
think?
that the first one
Yeah.
to the left, and then the gradient one. Those two really just stick
This
out
one?
to me. Yeah, the site. Yeah, UFO and
These 2.
yeah.
Sarah's, and this is Danilo's.
I think. What are people saying?
And people are saying it's really hard to pick.
Damn.
Jasmine, oh yeah, Polygon's cool, but yeah. Merrick likes Paul's. Tough choice either way. It's totally.
I might go with the UFO.
All right.
Yeah.
UFO.
The colors,
It is.
it's very dynamic. It has a really strong theme to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was one of our earlier submissions, so they worked really fast. So Danilo Koss, are you with us, Danilo? Because you
just won.
were just cited as a winner. So Danilo Koss, hopefully you're with us, because you are winning now.
You're the winning number.
80s poster. Miguel likes the 80s poster too.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Congrats, Danilo. You win Creative Cloud for a year.
Yay.
And definitely, like Joey said, you're a kind man, because congratulations to everybody who's submitted. We know it's not easy.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm sneezing too. Oh, Vanessa J. Look at you calling it out because it's purple. Is that why it's picked? Hey, we all have our personal preference.
I'm
It
just
totally works with the theme. Totally works.
so biased. A creature of habit.
Anna Milena, you can still submit, of course, because we still have it going on. The contest. We'll just get to it during Sarah Bell's session. She just wandered in, ready to go. We're doing maps today, all day long. Yeah, it's pretty fun watching. So, yes. Kathleen and Sarah are up next in, what time is it? In about 10 minutes.
Wow. Time flew by.
Kang is saying, hey, everybody recolor to purple. That's our themed color today. See?
You guys know me too well. Let's see. What color is this? I want. Maybe it's not necessary.
Yeah, and just keep in mind that really the rules are to use the map. You don't have to use the whole map, just a piece of it. Interpret it any way you want. Take a piece of it. Talk about Hobbit sightings, for instance. Map that on a across whatever. It's interesting because I can't wait for you to, like, you should post this to Instagram later. Just because I want-
really like to touch it up
Yeah.
a little, yeah.
And so I don't know if it's our output monitor, and like, because basically this is going through a video feed, it's getting compressed a little bit,
Yeah.
so they don't get to see all the rich colors that I see on your screen.
Oh, what is it?
So I think once they see it, like, I mean, I'm just saying that sometimes the detail's lost since this is a video stream, so I'm excited for you to post it to Instagram. Just a little shout out to your Instagram. Marly Gallardo, wrapping up third day. Again, you think she has a cold, but really she's just getting choked up because it's like
Yeah,
the
'cause
end
I'm
of the third
leaving.
day. I'm like, NyQuil's not going to help those emotions that you have of, like, you know, it being the last session for now for you.
I think it needs a little atmospheric perspective. I'm trying to figure out what it needs. Kind of a glare, maybe.
I don't know, like,
This is always the...
yes, like that. That's I kind of like. I think you're right. I think it needs like a little bit of a glare of some sort.
Yeah. This is like the part where you just like kind of test out what could work.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be that. Really.
And it just takes some playing with. I
Yeah.
mean, even that looks cool. I mean, just for the colors alone, that looks. And you're just playing with the different blend modes
Yeah.
for those objects.
She wasn't so blue.
So yeah, Kenny Lewis, we are live Tuesday through Thursday, and usually we'll broadcast on Monday and Friday randomly, but essentially every week, Tuesday to Thursday. Join us next week. We have hand lettering. The week after that, we have UX, UI, which is going to be more like Illustrator into like making apps and stuff like that.
Pretty fun to make it.
Thank you. Mitch Smith has to take off. Follow Marly on the Instagram.
The Insta.
We're still going for another 2 hours. Oh, you're getting choked up. You're getting choked up. I know. It's the last 2 minutes. I know. I feel you.
Almost there.
This is, wow. I like that, I don't even know what color you call that, like peach color. Like, I know you don't even mean for this to be part of it,
Yeah.
but it's
funny how
it's
that
just a fun
happens.
color.
Oh, I wonder why that one didn't get.
Thank you, Laura. And like, is the person like in their hotel room, like looking out, and then does it have like bands of like reflection across that?
What?
Like, I don't know if the person sitting on top of a building, or are they looking out a window?
They're like sitting in like a shelf. But I think I've lost like a shelf in their window.
Yeah, Daniel, I agree. Just the warms contrast nicely with the cool colors. So, Francisco, how far away are we? 3 minutes? 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
1 minute. I'm just kidding. 2 minutes. And the cool thing is these are all recorded. They're available on demand, and you could like scrub through them, which would be fun just to see this develop. You could kind of see this build and kind of where she started, because this is a piece she developed over 2 days.
I need this.
Yes. Welcome, HT. So you're still learning? Yeah, definitely. I say just upgrade it. Actually, better yet, win Creative Cloud. You have a chance to. But Marly, we're wrapping up. Do you have any closing words? We really appreciate you. How has your time been here, aside from your cold?
It's been really great. I'm really surprised as to how fast I worked, and I'm really surprised by the work that people created.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
And
me.
you've been doing great because you're an introvert working alone, and we put you
Yeah.
in front of this camera, your first time streaming, and you handled it like a true professional, as you are. So follow her on social media, Cody and Jasmine.
Thank you, everyone.
And everybody, we really appreciate you. We appreciate Marly. Stick around. That's not all. We have Sarah Bell up next with Kathleen. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.